Cause you better be lucky that I verified myself, or else I would have been. All right. So this is me doing. This is me doing my video that I've been trying to do for like the past month and a half, but every time when I did it, it got restarted, and I just didn't feel like doing it. Okay. So this is what happened between me and one of my other best friends that everybody's been asking me about. Y'all still cool? Y'all still talk? Last time I said something to her was like a month ago, and that was under a comment under a picture, and ever since then we haven't talked. So this is what happened. I'm gonna make it a long story short because originally I was gonna tell everything elaborately, but that video was a fail. So I'm gonna just post that one as just like a blooper reel or something like that. So her and one of my friends, his name is Wheelchair. What, bro? Alright, so the person that I was talking about, his name is William Cherry. Speaking of that, Will, I'm probably gonna tag you in this on Instagram or something like that. Just say what's up, bro. Just shout you out. Like I said, if I mention you in my videos, I will shout you out. So she was one of his friends first. Then over time, me and her became cool. So I saw her post something on Facebook one day. Hey, you might have to turn that down some, bro, so I can speak. That way people can hear me. But yeah, so before I continue with this video, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers and stuff like that. Thank you for all the people who watch. It's been a long time since I posted the video because I've been doing some stuff, having to work, my mother, what. But yeah, so, oh, there it is. All right. So like I was saying before, I had to work. My mother had surgery. So, bro, you know that's not even plugged in all the way, right?
No, I didn't play a song yet.
Oh, that's her phone?
Sorry.
No, I'm saying, is that her phone that's playing the music? Oh. Alright, so I had to do all this work and stuff like that. So I just want to say thanks for bearing with me and sticking with me. Alright, so back to the story. So I met her in high school, and bro, shut up. I'm not gonna give the long elaborated version of it. Nah, bro, cause you in the background.
I was doing the beat, nigga.
Whatever, man. Alright, so I messaged her on Facebook because she was saying something about her boyfriend and stuff like that, and I asked her if she was okay. So pretty much she was just saying, man, her and her boyfriend at that time were going through it. I was just trying to, comfort her, make sure she was reassured, be like, yo, y'all gonna be straight and stuff like that. Next day at school, she's crying on at the lunch table. I go to her, ask her if everything's all right. She's like, no. I look up. Her boyfriend at that time was hooked up on another dude. Another girl. Then afterwards, I take her to my locker. I tell her, calm down and stuff like that. Obviously, he didn't really care about you if he broke up with you like that. And the same day, he was with another girl. So between that day and like now and stuff like that, we've been cool for the longest. Like if even if she hit me up right now, I'll still answer the phone like, yo, what's good? Like nothing happened. Alright, so me and her was just cool. We always saw each other around school and stuff like that. And then afterwards, we hung out one time during the summer. It was her freshman year, it was my sophomore year. And bro, chill. I'm trying to hurry up and get past this, bro. So afterwards, I met her dad. Me and him was real cool. And then afterwards, the second year, she had left and moved with her grandma for a couple of months, I believe. Me and her Ubud every once in a while. And like I'm not gonna lie, at the time I had feelings for her and stuff like that. So it was kind of difficult knowing that she was further than usual. But I was just like, we still best friends and stuff like that, so we still gonna be cool. Then Next thing I know, she texted me saying that she's coming back to Columbus, but she's not gonna be able to re-enroll back to the same school. So this is year 2 now of me knowing her. So we really didn't see each other year 2 because she was with her dad, and it was kind of hard for me to try to communicate with her since she was going and stuff like that, and then having her phone being off every once in a while and stuff. So year 3, we really didn't talk a lot, truthfully, because she got back together with her boyfriend and stuff like that. And you know, he didn't like me because he thought that she was always with me in terms of being together and stuff like that. But I was just like, you know, me and her just real cool and stuff like that. You know, I'm doing my job as her best friend to make sure she's straight, make sure don't nobody mess with her or mess her over like he did and stuff like that. But it was, I don't know. That's what's gonna be in my next video. It's just explaining stuff like that. So afterwards, I was on the way to, no, my parents was telling me that we were about to go to Mobile and we might move down there because how things were going down there with family members and stuff like that. She got together with a boyfriend, me and her haven't talked and stuff like that. This is only like year 4 now. Me and her haven't talked and stuff like that, and I'm just letting y'all know this is the shortened version of it, because if we were doing the long version, we would still be on year 1. But this is year 4 of me knowing her, and I tried my best to try to get in contact with her, like Facebook, texting her, calling her, Uvu, Skype, everything. And I think this is when Snapchat was first starting and stuff like that. And I know no matter what, I would not be able to get to her. So I DM'd. This is when Instagram first came out with DMs and stuff like that. So I DM'd one of her friends, and I was just like, hey, I'm like, you know, how you doing and stuff like that. Can you do me a favor real quick? She was like, yeah, sure, no problem. What's up? And I'm like, can you tell Destiny that I might potentially be moving to Alabama and stuff like that, and just tell her, like, I'm sorry that I had to leave on such short notice and stuff like that. So afterwards, we only went down to Mobile for like a week or so, and we came back up. So on the way down there, she messaged me. She was just saying, okay, I got my bags packed. Let's go to Mobile and stuff like that. And I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm already like halfway down here. And I'm like, I guess Shelby just told you. She was like, yeah, she did. And she was just like, you know, are you coming back? And I was like, I don't know just yet. So I also told her, I'm like, in the middle of the week, my parents would tell me if we're going back up to Columbus or not. So she did. We came back, and me and her, she was just like, when you come back, when I'm off of work, come get me or something like that. So I did. We probably hung out like three or four times during that year. Now the 5th year, a whole bunch of stuff happened between me and her in terms of our family and everything. So I was just like, no matter what, I always got to and stuff like that. We always Uber that night whenever she couldn't go to sleep and stuff, because I was my senior year and she was doing school online. So I went down to Alabama a couple more times. Then next thing I know, she ended up telling me that she was pregnant from her boyfriend and stuff like that, and them two were off and on. So I was just like, you know, you still my best friend regardless, I still love you and everything like that. I'm like, just, you know, make sure that he don't do nothing stupid or do nothing reckless or anything like that. And I'm like, make sure you don't do nothing reckless or anything like that. She was like, I got you, I promise. So they broke up a couple of times, and then they got back together. Now, when I left to go back down to Alabama for a funeral for my great-grandmother, that same night, she ended up calling Uber me, saying that them two got into a big argument, that she said she was done with him and stuff like that. So I was just like, when I come back, me and you hanging out, that way we can further elaborate, you know, about what happened and stuff like that, and how I can help her and everything. So when I was down there, I believe it was June 2nd, I was still in Alabama, and I was upset because I thought about it, and I'm like, I missed her birthday, and she graduated from high school. And before I found out about my great-grandmother's passing, I told her, I'm like, hey, I'm going to come pick you up. We going to, you know, I'm going to get you something for your birthday, and then we probably going to do what we always said we were going to do, you know, go to a Chinese food place or a Chinese buffet, and finally get something to eat and stuff like that. But we've been planning that for like years. And it's just all either I have to work, she has to work, or I didn't have a car at the time. So I did that. I came back. I told her that my parents finally gave me the car and stuff like that, and I have my temps and my insurance and everything, so I was good to go. And ever since that day, on Instagram, that DM that I sent to her hasn't been read. So I don't know if her boyfriend got her account and blocked me or something like that. I really don't know. So, like I said, the last time I talked to her was under a comment when she had her child. I just said congratulations and stuff like that. And everybody, all my friends who already knew the story were like, what do you say? What do you do if she doesn't say anything? And I'm like, she doesn't say anything. She don't say anything. And I'm like I said, last thing I'm gonna say to her is congratulations whenever she posts a picture about having her child, because she was supposed to have her child before the certain time, and she didn't. So she had her child later, and that's when I commented. That's when I saw it. But like I said, if she hit me up to this, like even today, like if she hit me up right now, me and her would still be cool, like nothing ever happened. But there's some things in this world that you can't control. So there you go. Please stop asking me for the story, because I don't like coming back to having to do all this stuff. So this is video number 1 of 2. And I'm about to just let this upload and hurry up and do this other video. So there's the story.